up.
Come on.
That's what I want to do.
Hey
y'all, welcome back. I know it's been a while. You know, we've been living life.
No,
we've
for
been
real.
living life.
Life's been great.
Life been great, but we're back, and that's all that matters, y'all. That's really all that matters. But you know, we had to give y'all something spicy today. It's gonna be amazing. But first, we would like to thank our sponsors.
Thank you, Chick-fil-A, for sponsoring us today.
You know, we was like trying to like get that last time, but they gave us Wawa.
They gave us,
but
that's
good.
okay because it was busting. It was busting.
So we want to give y'all a little,
Hey, what are you doing?
We're doing something down here.
Hello.
Can you close the door?
Quick intermission.
We'll be right back. Technical difficulties.
Thank you so much, Chick-fil-A.
We appreciate it
for
so
sponsoring us
much.
today.
So what did they give us? Let's get into the food first.
Yeah, so here
You
we
first.
have a regular Chick-fil-A sandwich, not the deluxe, the regular number one with just American cheese.
Open it up for them and like, you know, show the camera.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You gotta get into it, you know.
Let me show y'all what it's given. With American cheese.
Y'all see it? Yeah.
Yeah. I have some mac and cheese here.
Yeah, that's really
Love
good.
that. Hella Polynesian
You know, you had to
sauce.
stack up.
And this is a lemonade.
Okay.
Like ice. What you got?
Oh, your fries.
Oh, that's yours.
Oh, period.
Yeah,
Okay.
they sent him fries and me mac and cheese.
Yeah, y'all. So today we got a grilled chicken sandwich. You know, something a little healthy, little lettuce.
Not you trying to come for my meal.
A little lemonade. So we would like to thank Chick-fil-A and continue to sponsor us. We got more videos coming.
Yes.
And we just want y'all to show the love. And also, we gotta let them know, like, you could take a meal out and, you know, enjoy it, because it's gonna be, we're gonna get
we're gonna get into
So
some
take your popcorn out,
some
just like my just like my girl Lizzie said in the last video. If you watch it, but yeah, take your popcorn out. It's gonna be very amazing. And
y'all drink.
Just get into it.
Drink.
So this video, it's gonna be like 2 videos we're doing. So the first one we're gonna do is
the first segment is gonna be topics. We're gonna discuss them, maybe some, you know, those 3 times or whatever. And then the next segment is gonna be question and answers. I'll ask Roshan questions, he'll ask me questions, and vice versa.
Okay. So you wanna do questions first or topics?
It's up to you.
I can
do questions.
Yeah, let's do
questions. Might
questions.
get into topics.
Let's do questions. Okay, let me see what questions I have. So y'all, and you know,
and we don't know each other's questions or topics, so it's gonna be very surprising. That's the word of the day, surprise.
We just gonna keep thinking.
It's gonna be a surprise, the questions, because we don't know each other's questions.
All right, y'all, whatever. So the first question. Is going to be I'll start off okay.
Okay.
So have your relationship with God changed over the years?
Yes. I would say so.
How?
I think when I was younger, it was definitely going to church because that's what I knew was right. Like, I was going to church because my parents were going, people around me were going, and I just knew, like, God was always around, so, like, that's just something I should do. Like, you know, as a kid, you know, right from wrong, I just thought that was right.
Right.
But as you get older, you start to experience more things. And I feel like once you go through certain experiences and you realize how life kind of goes, you like, that's not like normal. That must be something else. So that's when I start like, all right, I'm going to pray, see what happens when I pray. And if I feel a way, then I know like, all right, going to church was the right thing. Not because my parents were telling me, but that's the right thing to do.
And, you know, pertaining, you know, going back to that topic, I feel like a lot of people, the reason why they're not in church no more, because they always depended on the church and the people, their family members, on God. They never had that personal relationship. And I think even if you don't go to church, I'm not saying don't go to church, but at least have a personal relationship with God. So that if you know, like, you know, you're going through an issue, let's say
you
your
know
car
you can handle it.
You can handle it, and you can talk to God on your own. Like, you know, your car break down, you know, your girlfriend died, your mom died. You can call on God. Now that's gonna be a little hard for you, but I'm gonna need you to call on God.
No, really. I feel like when you learn how to pray, like you yourself learn how to pray, and not depend on like your church family to pray for you.
Let me just eat something.
You can go through you can go through your experience like for yourself. You can go through the process for yourself because you need that process to evolve.
Exactly.
So definitely, would you say yours has changed over the years?
Mine's definitely changed. And this gonna be a very like some of y'all. It's gonna be raw. Some of y'all gonna really be like for real. So you know when we growing up and everything, you know, raised in the church and everything, everything going well. So I felt like I still feel like that now too. I felt like when we was in church and stuff, it was like they forced us to like want to be in there,
like be in church.
And
I feel like that's why they have children's church. But even children's church, I'm like, I'm not talking to all these kids.
Right. I feel like they forced us into wanting to be in church. They forced us into wanting to do things and not us our own. Now, I understand, you're raising your kid in church. You want your kid to have a good mindset. You want your kid to know God because God is going to be very important in your life. But I feel like if you have a son or daughter and stuff like that, don't force them. Like, you could tell them, come. I mean, they're in your house, so you got to let them know. Come to church and stuff like that, but don't force them into doing things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you mean like doing things in the church?
Yeah, within the church.
Yes,
like preaching, like you tell your little young boy, your son, your daughter, that's correct, children. To go up there, preach, sing, and stuff like that. And it's okay, get people, to engage in church. But if they say no, don't be afraid to be like, it's
Let
okay.
Let me ask someone else. And the thing is, I feel like everything in the church is not everyone's calling. Me personally, preaching is not my calling. Singing is just not my call. I did it when I was younger because one, I didn't know how to say no. And
but two, wait, we got hold on. She can sing though, but a little shy.
He's shy.
No, you can sing. But
I just don't.
It's just not,
It's not my forte.
Yeah, and that's okay.
It's not.
That's okay.
Like I'll sing. Like if they gave me a mic and I was in a congregation, okay, cool.
But it's just not what she likes to do.
It's not what I like to do.
And that's okay.
But I love being at church. Believe me, I do.
We love praising God.
Exactly. Being up on a pulpit is just not for me.
And it's okay. Other work to do.
It's definitely other work to do. My dad is very involved in church, and I work with him behind the scenes. And I feel like that's a lot of work.
We gotta make connection right there. Just because your mom up there singing, like let's pretend it like let's give an example. Sister Karen up there singing.
Right.
Her daughters don't have to do the same. Now, don't come for me, Sister Karen, but I'm just letting you know, like, we all have a different calling and position inside church. Just because my dad preacher, I don't have to go up there and preach. I like preaching sometimes, but they be like, oh, so you mean that's preaching? No. That's not my calling. That's not my calling.
It's not. I won't be a first lady.
And it's okay.
Be a minister, and that's okay.
That's okay.
I don't have to be an usher either. Everybody always asks, their dad is in charge of the ushers. How come you're not an usher?
You say that?
Yeah, they ask me that all the time.
I never knew that. Oh my god.
Like
you gonna try to
things, I'm okay.
No, like, let's try each other.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what this sandwich is giving.
Again, y'all, this is the regular one with just American cheese.
Let me make sure y'all see it. We gotta zoom in.
Y'all saw mine. It's real raw, real regular. Ready?
Are you ready? I'm scared.
Me too.
Let's go up to the camera and bite it so they can really see the juices.
Alright, y'all. Ready, set. It's good, y'all.
It's a big one.
That was too good. Let's get the bell purr.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what we talking about again?
So like everything is just not for everybody. Don't matter what your mom do, what your daddy do, what your uncle do. It don't matter. Some people generally love to do things, and they will do that. But they might want to do it one Sunday and not feel to do it the next Sunday. That's okay.
Now my question.
Unless it is a designated musician.
My question to you. So,
don't mind it.
Technical difficulties, y'all. So let's say, let's just give a random name. Let's say Joey or whatever. He'd be like, "Hey Melissa, I would like you to preach for the youth convention." And let's say you say no. Do you think that's being disobedient?
I really don't.
You don't think so?
No. Me personally,
no, why?
No,
why
I don't. Cause like, it's different if he was like, hey, I've seen your work and I love the way you preach. Do you mind? Like, if that's what I do on a day-to-day basis, then yes, I would love to do that. But me personally, somebody in my church knows what I do and knows me. So that's not my body. Why would you ask me that?
And pertaining to that topic, that's also the reason why sometimes, you know, we don't say it though, but sometimes people get up there and they look, you know, not.
They look away. They look like this is not what they want to do, because respectfully, this is not what they want to do. They were forced up there. So
and they're like, y'all pray for me. And you know, we're not going to neglect the fact that it's always good doing things for God.
No, for sure.
But I'm not getting up there and then
making a fool of myself.
But God said, y'all pray for me, church, and then the church be like, hallelujah, come on, go ahead, brother. Like no, now you're making a fool of yourself.
It's really not me asking for
and I feel like you're making a fool of God too.
Sometimes
God see you trying though. Heart. Yeah, God see you trying.
He knows your heart and knows you don't want to be up there. So why would I force myself to make you have to go up there? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I won't be able to do it. Respectfully, I won't.
All right. Question.
Oh yes. That was your question, right?
So y'all, we gonna get into all different stuff. So you know, we're mature and we're at an age. We can talk about whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So like if your friends were to, like, say we didn't know each other and your friends apart from me, your friends were supposed to like describe you, what do you think they would say? Like, Josh is like this. Like, how would they describe you to me?
And they don't know you?
They don't know me.
So my friends would
and I'm
say,
like, I'm trying to be your friend, but I don't know how to approach you. How would they describe you as a person?
So I would think my friend, you know, I would think, because you know, you never know. Like I could, that Polynesian, y'all. So I would think my friends would say, you know, he's cool, funny, he's easygoing.
Okay.
You know, he's a great friend and stuff. But then you have to also think on the perspective. Everybody have a different representation of how they think about you.
And
so
and you also have different friends for everything.
Yeah.
The same.
So you might have those friends that be like, oh, she's a.
Right.
She's a, you know,
in a good way,
she's mean.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, we all have different friends,
and
they all have different mindsets. So for me, you know, they'll be like, oh, he's funny, you know, he worked hard, he's really caring, he's giving.
Every friend can say that about you, though.
Yeah, you know, he's trustworthy. He does throw a little shade. I saw my sister told one of her friends before she booked, I was like, you didn't have to do that. You ain't have to do
but
that.
But that's okay.
And it's
maybe
okay.
because so she can feel comfortable. So he like, so the person's like, oh, he not talking about me.
She gonna say, so just remind you before you come over there, he might throw a little shade at your old stylist. I said no, Keisha.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. Because he can throw a little shade.
He can throw a little shade at your old stylist because he do his big one every time.
Period.
Every time.
So yeah, so how about you? Like, how was
honestly, I feel like I have different friends. So like
right. And different people that you know you talk to.
And different people that I talk to. So I feel like alright, I'm gonna say school friends. My school friends would be like, she's really funny. She's very caring. And I feel like they would say like she's solid, like she look out for her folks. That's my school friend. Now my friends from back home, I feel like they would be like, she's funny. She's very caring because I take care of my friends. Like I treat my friends like they my dude. And I really don't know. That's all I can say. Like she's very, like I'm very, I don't want to say manly, but like I take care like I'm supposed to.
Exactly.
I feel like that's what they would say about me. Hopefully, you know.
You know, we would hope our friends would say stuff, but then we also have to get into the part where like sometimes our friends could be in secret competition with us.
That's true.
And
but respectfully,
say like, you know, different things like, oh, she's catty, oh, she's this, oh, she's that, oh, she thinks she all good. And I feel like it's crazy because sometimes we don't even know if our friends like that until we actually see the true character. Yeah. But one thing I was telling Mel this summer is like, we saw people colors like more than a coloring book.
I'm trying to tell you, it wasn't.
I said, Crayola. Oh, I didn't know you was like that.
It was not Crayola. Y'all.
I said, oh, I didn't know you was like that.
It was that. It was not Crayola.
I was like, I never knew you were like that. Never. But the more you know, the better you do.
The more you know, the better you do. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so your question.
All right, so my question is, so basically, would you get married, and what if the person you truly love does not want to get married?
Okay. I also had
answer the first and that.
Would I get married?
Hold on.
I also had that question. That's crazy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I had thoughts on marriage. Okay. The overall idea of marriage is a beautiful thing to me. I love to see love. But when I put myself in the equation, I don't know if marriage is a thing that I can handle. Not because of commitment, but I just feel like I just feel like it won't work. Not my marriage, but like I feel like I feel like a lot of marriages aren't as strong as what they should be. And I respect it. Every marriage goes through something. Every relationship in general goes through something. I just feel like, me personally, I don't have the patience for marriage.
Like, do you feel? Let me say, do Mal feel like, y'all can comment too, and people that you know, especially know her, like, do y'all feel like she's gonna get in marriage, gonna be happy, and then it's gonna be like, I'm tired of you. Like, why you in my house?
A lot of people say that.
Like, why you in my house? I'm tired of you. Get out.
Even my mom said that. She was like, you don't, you be tired of stuff too quick, and I feel like that's my problem. So I don't know, but I love the idea of marriage. I do. What was the second part?
And what if you are, well, let's say you don't like it now. What if your man really want to get married?
I feel like that's, and I always say that about kids too. When I'm dating, I know like his ideas on marriage. I know his ideas on kids. If he wants kids, and I know deep down inside I don't want kids, we won't progress. Cause I won't like give you something.
Even if you truly love the person.
Even if I truly love him, and if I truly love him and he truly loves me, he's gonna respect my decision. Like I genuinely do not want kids. And
no, why you don't want kids? Is it a responsibility? You can tell the folks.
I don't know. I feel like, and it's crazy because kids always are attracted to me. Like kids love me.
Yeah, they run to Mel.
Always babysitting.
You know, it's always their rich auntie. Period.
But like, I just love looking after other people's kids because they can go home.
No, you don't want no little Mel.
I really don't.
Cause y'all know y'all will be killing this scene right now. You know, a little Mel.
She be cute.
I could just see it. I could just see it now. Hear it down her back. You know, little Mel.
I don't know. They gotta stay home with me, so that's not what I want.
But you also,
other people's kids,
but Mel, you also have to realize, like, and that's what we think right now. You never know what's in a year or two.
But if this is what I've been saying back then and it's still standing, baby, this is what it is. But I would say, like.
So you don't think your mind will ever change? You don't think nobody will come in your life and be like, okay, maybe I might think.
Yeah, okay. I've thought about it. Like, when I'm with certain people, I'm like, damn. Like, for me, I love to see, like, men with their kids.
Right.
So, like, if I'm with a dude and I see, like, how they handle, like, their family members that are babies, I'm like, oh, that is so cute. I'm like, you know, what if? I always had the what if, but, like, no. No. My mind could change definitely because I also want to, you know, give something to my parents. But it's just like, we can buy one. And at least if I buy one. So it's giving surrogate? No, I'm gonna adopt. And if I adopt one, it's gonna be old enough so like, you know, you want to go to Nana.
We want a little Mel though. But people want a little Mel.
It depends on who I'm with. If I love my man loves me, then maybe. My man. If I'm like that, my man, then he could get somebody.
Okay.
If he genuinely wants one though, cause it's some niggas that be like, yeah, I don't mind, nigga, you don't mind. If he don't mind, he mind. No, he gotta want a kid. No, thank you. He gotta want a kid. But my mind does change when I see like men take care of their children. I'm gonna just say that.
You got product. Oh, you're
yes, what are your ideas on marriage? That was my question.
I love marriage and I want to get married. Matter of fact, I might get married next year. You never know. I'm just trying to outweigh my options right now, but I want to get married and I want to have 12 kids.
Y'all, he been saying that since he was born.
And if we don't do 12, we could do 6. You know, we gotta just fraction it down.
That's still a drag. That's a big number.
You think so? Who says it's her?
Okay, well, you gotta get them. You gotta get them.
Let's be realistic, but I mean, let me stop.
Yeah, we just.
You know, the future wife that's out there, and just like you said, I'm not going to get with someone that I know don't want kids, because what's the point? Why we're together?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to believe, like, maybe if we get married, she might know.
Right.
I'm going to let you know that first bet, I want 12 kids, period. Now, that's what I think, no, it's not respectful if you tell a girl, like, I want to get you pregnant. I feel like that's kind of rude. Like, if somebody walks to you, like, yo,
it's not rude, but
like, yo, man, I want to get you pregnant.
I'll take it offensive, like.
Like, what you mean?
Wait, cause no, it's a way to say it.
Yeah, like
if somebody is like.
So we want to give y'all a little, a little We're doing something down here.
Hello.
Can you close the door?
Quick intermission.
We'll be right back. Technical difficulties.